Yeah. Yeah, this that Soho fever. Hey. Oh, yeah. Can make a Tuesday feel like a Saturday. I gotta separate myself from all the sparkling cider. Hey. Champagne. Some take lemons and make lemonade, and some take grapes and make champagne. So pop that mane and smell the aroma, fruit, and complexity. I'm high quality.
Welcome to the Ram Jam TV show, where we're bringing to you random acts of music from independent artists worldwide. I'm your special host, RJ. But enough about me. Today we have a very cool guest here at the studio. We're bringing back Josh Urban. Now, Josh is fresh off his interactive rail tour, plus he has a new video that he wants to share with us. So we're going to sit down with him and have a quick interview and learn more about it. After that, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes peek at a new video shoot for rapper King Meyer. And he also has two legends of hip-hop starring in this video, so it's going to be great. So sit back, relax, and get ready to jam. This is Ram Jam.
Kilo fat want me, cause the Grey Goose and the Rose want me, the Dumpy and the Moe want me. I'ma get want me, they want it won't fat want me. Would like to lie, I wouldn't like to lie. See a girl I like, it's going down tonight. When one of these girls is about to treat me right, see I get it for free, what you mad at me for? Gifty, Mandy, want me, phone cat, to the cat, wrong cat, want me. Well I can't run cat, Kemi cat, want me. Young Alaji, want me. I'ma get one me. You want him more fat one me. We select to select one me. Kilo fat one me. Cause the Grey Goose and the Rose one me. The Dumpy and the Moe one me. I'ma get one me. You want him more fat one me.
Okay, I'ma get one me. Why be an CEO one me? Young Galachi look, baby, why be Miami was simple, we're gonna kill ya be. Oh, she will let me. Money to sweat, put any quick you are here. Money pass, money dollar, money naira. Mama not to anybody with them a naira. I chop up, Ghana, let my baby lock crawl. Love, sick bag, a lot of yam, be afra. Money luck, Allah holy hits me. What is the thing that's wrong in it? Go date me. I'm speaking PG, I'm speaking phone. Your boyfriend is hungry, cuckoo, she go there. Anything to what you like, just throw it in the bag. Get it broke over, pen in the bag.
I'ma get one me. You want him more fat one me. We select to select one me. Kilo fat one me. Cause the Grey Goose and the Rose one me. The Dumpy and the Moe one me. I'ma get one me. You want him more fat one me.
Hello, how are you? Come here.
Hey yo, I came in with Jennifer Brown, even with Genevieve, I got Benny in front of me. Oh, you feel like it follow me. I'ma get any suit. I'ma get me one enemy. Yo, these girls in the club wanna hold me for ransom. That's what they're selling me, got Mason Margiela on 80% of me. I'm always the P in the VIP with the SOP. I'm putting MC Hennessy. I'ma give me one big dollar, but you batting me from me off the wall. Nah. Say she wanna chop a night, la. Say she get it from my mama, do the Al Qaeda. Oh, she ever listen to is Missy and the Anya, cooking on the la, spiritual power. I'ma get one big wagga. I'ma get one big. You want him more fat one me. We select to select one me. Kilo fat one me. Cause the Grey Goose and the Rose one me. The Dumpy and the Moe one me. I'ma get one me. You want him more fat one me.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's give a warm welcome for our friend, Josh Urban. Hey,
how's it going, RJ?
It's going fine.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to the show.
Great to be here. And look at these fancy chairs. My goodness.
Have a seat.
My goodness.
Man, it's so good to see you.
Man, nice suit. Very nice.
Don't make me blush on camera. Thank you, though.
I'm a little underdressed here. Gee.
I still want one of those shirts.
So I'll get you one. There'll be one with your name on it. Well, your name won't be on it, but it'll be, figuratively your name will be. I love the Lady Gaga poster there. That's really cool.
You heard that, Lady Gaga?
Yeah,
we got love for you, man.
That's cool. That's cool. We all live for the applause. That's really.
But right
how it
now,
works.
it's not about Gaga. It's about you.
Oh well, if you insist.
Well, tell me about the interactive rail tour.
Well, this has been great. It's I think I counted the trains. I traveled by train along the East Coast, playing street music in cities, and I think it was on. Including subway trains, I think it was on 22 different trains.
Okay.
It was ridiculous, but I love trains, so it was good. And I traveled around, and I brought this broom guitar right here.
This is awesome. We were
Look at
looking
this.
at this earlier today. Check that out, folks.
See this? Okay, so it's very simple. It's a broom, and it's got a tin can, and it's got an electric guitar pickup. And I'll play it in a second, but it's a very simple sound. But it's very effective. And what I mean by effective is you're playing this on the street, and
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Take a look at this. So you use a slide, and you put the slide on it, right? And if I'm playing street music, normally, what happens is people are like, "Oh, I hope he doesn't take my wallet." Right? that's really usually the reaction. Or like, "Oh, look at that bum playing the guitar." Because, if I was a little kid playing the guitar, people would think it was cute. But, I'm too old to trick or treat, and I'm too old to play guitar on the street. So they're like, "Look, what is that guy doing?" So you bring that out, and people are like, "Oh, man, what is this?" And they come around, and they play on the broom. And it's really a unifying thing, which was a cool idea because the whole point of this tour was to make a music video with the world. The world's a very divided place. I mean, we're always hearing, you flip on the news and you're always hearing, people hollering at each other, people fighting each other, of course, but there's a new dimension. People just don't get along a lot of the time. So playing in bands, I played in bands with people I disagree with in every possible way. Okay. I mean, anything. But the show must go on, right? So, you're like, okay, well, Joe's a little funky, but at the end of the gig, you start to realize you're like, okay, well, I don't disagree with him, but I can see where he's coming from.
Okay.
So it's been a very powerful way to connect people. So I wanted to scale that up and start a jam session with the world. So I got the broom, hopped on the train, and started jamming with people and shot a music video along the way.
Awesome.
And it was so much fun. So
when you're going from place to place like this, I know you meet a lot of interesting people.
Oh, yes.
Tell me some of the people who stuck out in your mind.
Some of the people who stuck out in my mind. Well, let's see. There was, I think probably the funniest story. It's when I first started playing guitar, I always thought, oh, this will be great. It'll put me on a pedestal. You're 13 years old. You think stuff like this, right? Well, it constantly humbles me in every possible way. I was playing this broom guitar, and again, the broom really brings people together.
Yes.
And it's an amazing thing. And I was playing, and I'm playing in DC actually. So it was a sort of a hometown show, and I'm playing, and this beautiful girl starts walking down the street, and I see her. And normally, if I was playing my guitar, she would never stop. She'd be like, "Oh, she doesn't take my wallet, right?" She comes over and starts playing the broom. And I was floored. This never happens, right?
Okay.
So starts playing the broom, and then I'm talking to her later, and she goes, "So do you have a job?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, I thought you were homeless."
Oh, wow. Is it more appealing if you're homeless then?
I said, well, this is cool. The broom, reaches across, people's fears of the unknown. And that being said, it was cool because I got to meet a lot of people who were homeless and who were really cool people, and got to share music with them, from upper class people and lower class people of all walks of life. Really got a kick out of playing it, and it was really nice to be able to share music with them. Okay. And I started out with the tour thinking, okay, music is going to connect people, and it does. Mm-hmm. But the thing that really bridges or starts the connection, that starts people across the bridge of the connection, is curiosity. It's such a catalyst.
Okay.
And that broom was a great curiosity.
And so all you single guys out there, if you really want a nice date, better get a broom guitar.
Get a broom guitar and put a sign that says, "I do have a job."
And does it also work for like when they throw money out there? You can like hold on and stop. Scoop that kid.
Yeah, you can rake it right up. And the funny thing is I started this. The point of the tour was to do a music video and really illustrate that we have more in common than separate. And so I didn't want to accept tips at first. I was playing in Richmond, and there was this weird guy, and he was singing on my set. I invited him to jam because I always invite people to jam. Not always a good idea. And so I was inviting him to jam, and he kept like almost begging people for money. He's like, "Come on, put $1 in the pocket," and dude, stop, right? So, but I was worried he was going to kill me, so I just kind of diplomatic. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to accept money, So I didn't really have I had a little sign that says this show is free, but feel free to enjoy the show. And, well, people in New York, I started off in New York, they came up and they would hand me money.
Okay.
They'd just be like, here you go. That's awesome. These kids in New York, hope you guys are watching Haida Gilbert and crew. They handed me they open up their wallets and they each tip me $2,
Wow.
and proportionally,
Okay.
so for kids in school, proportionally that's like you or me giving $500 to somebody. I was cool. I was really honored.
That means they was feeling the music.
They were jamming, and you can see them in the music video. They do an awesome job.
And we're gonna take a look at that video a little later,
Yeah,
guys. So don't even worry, you're gonna see it.
So it was really cool. It was really neat.
Dig champagne. Some take lemons and make lemonade, and some take grapes and make champagne. So pop that main and smell weed, aroma, fruit, and complexity. I'm high quality.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good? Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Dig champagne. Some take lemons and make lemonade, and some take grapes and make champagne. So pop that main and smell weed, aroma, fruit, and complexity. I'm high
the world is a band. And what if we had a planetary jam? The people are the music from all corners of the earth. A fellowship of notes sing a song of worth. Guitars like hammers to build something new. From the spirit to sound, I can see your point of view. The world is wide, smell the voltage in the air. DJs spin the music and cameras everywhere. Raise their voices all across the land and shout now, brother, commence the jam. Yeah, jam, 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 jam. Yeah, jam, 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 jam. Well, jam, 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 jam. Yeah, jam, 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 jam. Introducing the Humanity Band. Undertakers, cabbers, skaters, and goths. Donkeys, elephants, hippies, and cows. The plumbers play the bass, even haters clap their hands. Cause everybody's invited to the planetary jam. Yeah, the world is wide, smell the voltage in the air. DJs spin the music as comrades everywhere. Raise their voices all across the land and shout, now brother, commence the jam. Yeah, jam, 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 jam. Yeah, jam, 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 jam. Well, jam, 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 jam.
Now, how many places did you go? How many cities did you visit?
I went from, let's see, I think I hit 8, something like that. I hit New York. No, I'm going to bad at math. I was in New York, Philly, DC, Alexandria, Waldorf, Charlottesville, Virginia, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Richmond. Yeah, so eight different places.
Wow.
And then I did some online shows too.
Okay.
So
now, when you're not on your interactive rail tour, where can people come and see you? If they want to get into the whole Josh Urban experience, where do they have to go?
The whole Josh Urban experience.
The whole experience.
Well, the best way to connect when I'm doing any shows is online. Probably my Facebook, facebook.com/officialjosh, or my website, joshurban.com.
Okay.
And that's really the whole hub there. I'm gonna be playing down in Richmond. So if any of you are down in Richmond, I'm gonna be playing there on the 15th of November. I'm gonna be doing this whole Kindness Exchange tour from November 20th through January 1st. So more details on that in a minute. But you're gonna be doing a lot of shows, still working out the dates there. And the YouTube channel is really I'm always playing live, but the YouTube channel is you can guaranteed middle of the night you need a weird video, come to youtube.com/PoodleManJosh. Bad Hair Days lead to nicknames. So
Poodle Man Josh.
Poodle Man
Is that the nickname we're gonna have to call you now? So everyone, we have Poodle Man here in Ram Jam.
Well, it used to be like there's that Ted Nugent poster over there, and I looked like Ted Nugent for a while. I used to have really long hair, and then it got cut like this, and sometimes it looked like poodle ears. So I walked into the guitar shop I've been teaching at, and the people were like, "Oh, Poodle Man, I needed a website." So they're like, "What are you going to call it? The Adventures of Poodle Man?" I said, "Yes."
Hey.
So yeah, but no, you don't have to call me Poodle Man. But yeah, that's the YouTube. We'll be playing in Richmond. The website has all the dates on there. So joshurban.com.
Now tell me about the music video. Tell me the whole experience of making the video and what you hope to achieve with this video. I know about bringing the world together. When people see this video, what's the feeling that you want them to have?
The feeling I want people to have is that we might not really be on the same page, but humanity is, for better or worse, we're all in the same boat.
Yep.
And we're all facing the same problems, and most of us have the same feelings. There's some weirdos out there, who just want to blow stuff up. But for the most part, we just all want to get down the road. So when people see the video, I hope they see that there's people of all walks of life. I mean, there's elderly women and everybody down to little toddlers who can barely walk playing the broom, and really see that, okay, well, I might not agree with a lot of the people, but maybe I can give them a chance again.
And one thing that's bringing them together is music.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Yes. So, but the cool thing is that anything can bring us together. Mm-hmm. Sports is a great example. Even if we're, if you're a Yankees fan and I'm an Orioles fan, we still have that shared bonding. We're like, oh, how could you, some of my best friends are Yankees fans, right?
That's like me with the Dallas Cowboys. Some of my friends are Cowboys.
Right, but I love them anyway, right? But there's a shared bond over that.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, one of your biggest fans, my daughter, wants to play this and have a quick jam session with you, if that's okay. And then you're going to also sing a couple of songs.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show, because I'm always a guitar teacher. I can't stop teaching, so I'm gonna show her how to play this on the air, if that's cool with her.
All right.
I'll give her a guitar lesson, a broom guitar lesson. That's pretty one of a kind, only on the Ram Jam show.
On Ram Jam. Guys, we'll be right back.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Like I said before, we're going to have a great music lesson with our friend Josh Urban and my daughter, Angelica Jackson. So let's get started.
All right, Angelica, well, welcome to the wonderful world of broom guitar. So this comes from, it's kind of like a diddly bow is a one-string guitar, but it's usually don't sweep the floor with it. Very easy to play. As I was mentioning earlier, what you do, you take that thing on your finger, the slide, right, and you put that right on the string there. And for all you viewers at home, you can make one too. And so you just put it there, and then pick the string. Put your amp on. Here you go. It's electric, like the slide, and that slide too. So many puns there. There you go. Okay, so right, so you just do that. Okay, right now, let's have a jam session, shall we? Okay, here we go. So. Dust my broom. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I said I believe I'll dust my broom. Lost the best girl been loving, now my friends can get in my room. Let's hear some of that broom guitar. Angelica Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Letter and telephone at that town I know. Well, I'm gonna write me a letter and telephone every town I know. And she ain't in Washington, D.C., she'll be in Old Town Alexandria, I know. I said, I believe my time ain't wrong. Oh, I believe my time ain't wrong. Well, I'm gonna go back to my baby so I don't break up my happy home. Nice job, there you go. Angelica Jackson on the broom guitar. There we go. Well, you know, one of the things I wanted to tell you how you can make your own broom. Because who wouldn't want to, right? So what you do is, I got this one at Home Depot, but you can use an existing broom. It helps if the handle's wood. You put a nail in about 31 inches up from where you tie the string to that metal piece. Yeah, you wanna hold this up here to the metal piece there. Oop, you know what I'm gonna do is it's squealing now to this. So you put a little, you tie it there. You put a little socket wrench on the end. There you go. Haha, I have a pointer girl. That's great. And then you put a nail right in here, and then you roll the tin can up, and you put another nail right there. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can put an electric guitar pickup on it, but you really don't have to. You can just do that, and actually go ahead and hit it without the amp, so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay. The tin can kind of acts as a resonator. It's kind of cool, right? So it sounds old and bluesy. Right, like that. So it's pretty cool there. And then you can paint it. I need to paint it up a little bit more. This is like a GoPro camera mount I put right there, so I could call it the broom camera. So so kind of fun. So great job with it, and it's really a fun instrument. As you see, it can have jam sessions. Well, you've played guitar before, but it's great when people don't even have to know how to play the guitar to play the broom. So.
And it's actually sort of easy because you don't have to deal with multiple strings.
Right,
because
exactly.
You can only use one string, and it doesn't really matter on what note it is.
Right, exactly. Like we were talking earlier, it's kind of a neat sort of almost like a theremin or just sort of a weird sound you can do, and you can hit the note if you want to, or you can just make this cool slidey sound for effect there. Yeah, that's neat. So you totally got to make one. Got to make one. So, well, there you go. Welcome to the Broom Guitar Army, or the Guitarmy, as I call it. And once again, great job. Here we go. Angelica Jackson on the broom guitar.
Thank you so much for watching the Ram Jam TV show. And we want to thank our special guest, Josh Urban, for coming on the show and jamming with us. Thank you so much, Josh.
Thank you, RJ. It was such a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. And is there anything else you want to say to the audience before we leave?
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to invite everybody to join in on the next project, which is called the Kindness Exchange. It's a global project to bring light into the darkness in the holiday season, which can be a wonderful time for people. It can also be difficult. So visit joshurban.com/kindness, and basically what you do something nice, post about it on social media using the hashtag Kindness Exchange, where you can search the post. I'll be posting or printing out the tag post and putting them on a lit holiday tree in my front yard. You're welcome to do the same. Have one, put red Christmas lights on it, and put the acts of kindness, and let's light up the night.
That sounds awesome. You guys make sure you do that. And to watch more of the video and see Josh's video or anything that we're doing with Josh, check us out on ramjamtvshow.com. My son just passed by. That means it's time to go. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
It's about to go down. Hey yo, I just took a trip down south and came up. That wasn't even supposed to happen. Yo. It's like, look, certain things don't change. They all remain the same, they all playing. They ain't trying to change the game, I'm just saying. It's time for some things to change, cause right now everything the same. Certain things don't change. They all remain the same, they all playing. They ain't trying to change the game, I'm just saying. It's time for some things to change, cause right now everything the same. Listen, nobody can stop. I'm moving the prohibition right now. All these niggas listen. And all the clothes missing, I keep it a Benjamin. I'm just being fake with her. She look like a bag of money, but she bought the fake with her. Me, I'm still the same, just a few days change. A couple dollars to my name. Holler for my name, take a dollar over fame. The price is right. Peace to the God. Peace to the God.
Yeah.